When you're marketing your brand, you've probably spent a lot of time and effort into creating content that tells a story or delivers a message. So the most obvious thing to do with that message is to share it. That sounds fantastic, but how will you get people to listen? Social media platforms like Facebook and YouTube, as well as advertising platforms like Google Ads, are a surefire way to deliver your content to your target audience. We rely on these distribution platforms to gain impressions, maximize reach, drive engagement, and funnel leads through your sales process. In this video, we're going to discuss social media metrics by defining impression, reach, engagement, and clicks, and explaining how they can help you and your business or brand. So let's break this down a little bit, starting with impression. What does impression mean? Impression is essentially when you press the like button because you enjoy videos like this in order to help the algorithm push it out to more interested people. Just kidding, that's not what an impression is, but for real, hit the like button to help more people see this video. In online marketing, impression is a measure of how many times your paid or organic content has been displayed in front of an online audience. For example, you're watching this video right now, which means this video just received an impression because it was displayed to you. Even if you don't watch the whole thing, it earned an impression. Now, if you've heard of impressions, you've probably heard of reach before, so let's talk about the difference between the two. Reach is a total number of unique people who see your content, also known as unique impressions. Think of it like this. Seeing this video resulted in an impression. If you reload this video, that counts as another impression. But since you're the same viewer who saw this video the first time, the reach stays at 1. One person can see the same content displayed on 2 different occasions. That's a reach of 1 with 2 impressions. In the world of social media, engagement generally refers to any like, comment, or even a share. In this example, on Apple's Instagram account, you can see thousands of likes and comments. All of those are engagements. It's normal to see your number of impressions to be greater than your reach. And reach usually tends to be higher than engagement. Remember that not every person who sees your content will engage with it. It's important to know that engagement and engagement rate are also different. Engagement is the number of likes, shares, and comments. Engagement rate can tell you the number of engagements in relation to your reach, or it can refer to the number of total engagements in relation to your impressions. You might have an engagement rate of 10%, which would mean that 10% of either your impressions or your reach engaged with your content. Which metric this is related to depends on the platform you're using. Obviously, the higher your engagement rate, the better. You might get 10 likes on a post, but if 10,000 people saw that post once, that's only a 1% engagement rate, which generally is really bad. Clicks is a common metric used in advertising, and it refers to the number of clicks you get on something. Users might click on an ad or a link in one of your posts. When clicks are measured against impressions, you get something called a click-through rate, or CTR for short. CTR is calculated by dividing the total number of impressions by the number of clicks. For example, say you run a Facebook ad designed to drive traffic to a landing page. If your ad was seen 5,000 times and the link was clicked 265 times, you have a CTR, or click-through rate, of 5.3% on that specific ad. So in review, impression is the number of times a post has been displayed. Reach is the number of unique users who have seen your post. Engagement is the number of likes, shares, comments, and clicks your content gets. Engagement rate is the number of engagements divided by the number of unique users, or the number of engagements divided by the number of impressions, depending on which platform you're using. Click-through rate is the number of clicks divided by the number of impressions. So what about the big elephant in the room? Followers. Where does that fit in? Followers are key to improving impression, engagement, and reach, which in turn also drives more followers. Someone who has chosen to follow your brand on social media is more likely to see your post in a newsfeed, which boosts potential impressions. More impressions on a more reliable basis improve the odds of engagement, such as likes and shares. And with more engagement comes the opportunity for more reach. If one of your followers on Twitter retweets your content, their followers may see that activity in their newsfeed. Finally, Greater reach means exposure to more potential followers. Following these metrics can help you determine how your content is performing, what to double down on, what to let off of, and how you're growing. At the end of the day, you will still need high quality content in order to successfully grow on social media platforms. Hopefully this video will help you understand the key metrics behind your social platforms, and you can use this information to improve your online presence. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like, and if you'd like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for today, and we'll see you in the next video.